Starting up your above-ground pool when you're on an Aqua Smarte system is really quite simple. First, of course, you have to fill the water. The water has to come up to about 1 inch from the top of the skimmer. Once the water level has gotten 1 inch from the top of the skimmer, you simply prime the pump and plug the filter system in. If you're on a sand system, make sure the filter system is set in the filter location. Remember, never add chemicals to the pool unless the filtration system is circulating water. As always, whenever adding any chemicals to the water, it's always necessary to test the water first. Now, what will be provided with your new pool are test strips. Now, what these test strips test for is simply pH and alkalinity and chlorine. So first of all, you simply take the test strip, dip it in the water, and then match up the colors. Now, as this is a new installation, and this water is coming straight from the garden hose, naturally the pH and alkalinity are just fine, because chances are you probably use this water for bathing, cooking, drinking. So normally when you're firing up a new pool on a new installation, the water is just fine on pH and alkalinity. Now, of course, pH and alkalinity and some of the other things we'll talk about are explained in much greater detail on the Family Leisure DVD Pool School program or on the website under Family Leisure Pool School. Included in your new pool startup kit, which comes in a box that looks like this, is pH plus and pH minus. Now, in this particular case, of course, we do not need any pH plus or pH minus. The next thing that is included, though, is something that you do want to add, and that's a product called Blast. Blast is a shock treatment. It's an oxidizing agent that burns out chemical contaminants in the water. This should be added at 1 pound per 10,000 gallons. So, for example, a 24-foot pool would require 1.5 pounds. We will provide you with about 6 pounds, which is normally enough for about 3 or 4 weeks. The last chemical to talk about that comes with your new pool startup kit is a product called conditioner. Now, what conditioner does is it helps to hold the chlorine in the water and prevent it from breaking down or evaporating due to sunlight. Now, conditioner is a little different than the other chemicals. All the other chemicals that we've had to add, we simply put in the skimmer. Now, conditioner, because it's a very slow dissolving chemical, if you have an element filter, you can go ahead and add it to the skimmer. But if you have a sand filter, you cannot do that. What we recommend is that you put the conditioner into a nylon stocking, an old nylon stocking, tie it up, and drop that into the skimmer so that the conditioner can dissolve before it goes into the filter system. So on a sand filter, you have to tie it up into a stocking or something like that so it dissolves before it goes into the system. Now, in almost all cases, the conditioner that comes with the pool is the correct amount. You will use about 4 pounds of conditioner on any size pool. Now, conditioner will be discussed again in greater detail on the Family Leisure Pool School DVD or on the website. The next thing you're going to want to do is make sure that the Aqua Smarte mineral reservoir is installed within the cycler. This Aqua Smarte mineral reservoir is good for 1 season. It will last all year, and it actually does most of the work. The natural minerals in there help to sterilize and purify the water, so you really use a whole lot less chlorine. The next product that you'll need, and will come with the new pool startup kit, is the Aqua Smarte backpack. Now, what a backpack is actually a chlorine reservoir, and this cycler will gradually dissolve chlorine into the pool. Now, the chlorine level that you need with an Aqua Smarte system is very small. Usually about 1 part per million is enough. And you can control that as you test the water by simply moving this dial on the face. That controls how much chlorine is being put into the pool. Normally, a backpack will last on a 24 or 27-foot pool about 2 weeks. But of course, that varies depending on water temperature and things like that. Again, all of this is discussed in much greater detail on the Family Leisure Pool School DVD. To install the backpack, simply remove the yellow cap on the top. Now, that's a lot more difficult than I just made it look. This then slides down into the reservoir, and it will fit only one way. Simply turn it, and it will lock into place. And then the lid goes on, and it's tightened. You have now added the mineral system, the backpack, which is the chlorine chamber, which should be good for 2 weeks or sometimes longer, and you've added the conditioner, pH plus, pH minus. You're good to go. It's time to go swimming.